Hello everybody and welcome to Miss Hannah's Science Classroom. Today we are going to be doing an experiment that involves magnets. And all you're going to need for this experiment is your ring magnet. So just like this, it's like a circle with a little circle in the middle. It kind of reminds me of like a donut maybe. And then you need either like a pencil or you can use like just a little wooden stick, whatever you've got around your house that you can use. But the most important thing is that your magnets go over it, just like that. So I want you to pause this video for a minute and just think about everything you know about magnets. Or maybe if you don't know a whole lot, maybe something you want to know about magnets. And when you think of magnets, you might think of like what we put on our fridge or what we have on the whiteboard in the classroom. So just pause for a moment and think of anything or everything you either know or want to know about magnets. All right. So, if I take this magnet and I drop it, and if I take this magnet and I drop it on top of the other magnet, what do you think is going to happen? Well, I would think that they would just sit there on top of each other, right? Because if I drop this on top of it, it's just going to land on top of it. That's what happened. I don't know if you could really see that, but if I take this magnet and if I drop this one on top of it, they just stick together. If I take this one, drop it on top, just sticks together, right? Okay, so I wonder what will happen if I take and I drop my magnets on the piece of wood. So I take this one and I drop it, okay? So I take this one, drop it. They stick together. So if I drop this magnet, no. So far, we've seen all of our magnets just drop and land on each other. So pause the video for a minute and think about what you think is going to happen when I drop this magnet on top of this. Well, it fell, but it didn't stick to the other magnets. Okay. Maybe it's the magnet. So let's try a different one. Let's take that one off and we'll try a different one. That one didn't stick either. Well, maybe it's this magnet that's the problem. So let's take it off and let's try again. Maybe, okay, so this is the one we just dropped before that floated. Let's see what happens if I drop it on top of this one. That one just floats too. Okay, well maybe that magnet's the problem. Let's try a different one. Okay. So that one, they stick together. So let's try another one. That one floated. Okay. Let's just start over. So I'm going to take this magnet. I'm going to drop it again. I'm going to take this one. This one stuck to this magnet the first time we dropped it. So let's see what happens if I drop it now. It's floating. It's not, you can't push them together. They won't stick together. Why do you think that's happening? What happens if I drop it? That time it's stuck. What happens if I drop this one? This one? This one. These two have to stick together, right? Yeah. Okay. So pause the video for a minute and think about why you think that certain magnets are sinking while certain ones are floating, what you think is going on. Okay, so magnets. Every single magnet has a north pole and a south pole. And some magnets make it where you can clearly tell, like they'll have like red ends, blue ends. These don't really have that, so you just kind of have to see. But all magnets have a north and a south pole. The thing you need to know about magnets is opposites attract. So a north pole and a south pole will attract. But if I have a north pole and I put them together, they repel. They will not go together. And same vice versa. If I have a south pole and a south pole, they will not stick. You can try as hard as you want to get them to stick, but they just won't go. So, the reason that certain magnets stick together and why some float when I put them on my stick has nothing to do with the wood or the way you lay them or anything. It just has to do with the north poles and the south poles. So again, let's talk about this. Opposites attract and the same sides repel. A south and a south will not stick together. It will repel. But If I have the same sides, they attract. A north and a south pole will attract and they'll stick together. But a north and a north pole will not. So there, see? They will not touch. You can try to get them as close as you want to, but if you've got two opposite ends together, they will not stick. So today we're going to talk about what this was. Because if y'all were like me, y'all were thinking that if I just drop something on top of something else, it was just going to stick together. So this is called a discrepant event. And a discrepant event is when something unexpected happens. So we were expecting them to just kind of fall together and stick. I definitely was not expecting this to happen. So that's a discrepant event, when something unexpected happens.